All right, we're here. Prospect Park. Let's tour it, baby. Good to see you, Lori. Welcome. Good to see you, Phantom. Gamer, hello. Welcome. Let's walk around Prospect Park for a little bit. Hugs all around, Cheryl. Welcome. Thanks for changing the channel. Too many copy bots over there. I'm done with the copy bots. Let's show everyone the long meadow again before we go back into the ravine here. Welcome. Let's enjoy a walk around Prospect Park. Let's go leafing. Bot-free channel indeed, Robert. Good to see you. And look at the image quality, guys. Look at the image quality when we come out here to the long meadow. This is where you really see the image quality. And mind you, you're not on the gimbal. I'm not using the gimbal right now. See, I just see it's a little bit more shaky than Periscope. But you look at that picture definition. It's just a better platform. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, that's right. Nature amidst the concrete jungle indeed. And the long meadow, we just walked from up there down here. This is the picnic house right up here. And let's go back into the ravine. Ooh, Chris MG is in the house. Good to see you. Granata Spice, another long-term, very good quality viewer. Good to see you. Thanks for joining me over here on the YouTube. All right. Let's go back into the ravine and go leafing. Let's go leafing. Again, Prospect Acres large, over 70,000 trees. They actually incorporate a bit of the last original forest that was in Brooklyn, was right here. William George, hello from Oklahoma. Oklahoma, the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure be sweet. Da 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 da. Hope you're doing fine in Oklahoma. Just give me a thumbs up. For every thumbs up here on YouTube is 10,000 Periscope hearts. A completely arbitrary number I made up one night when I was drunk. Good to see you, Dave. Thanks you so much, William. Music is the spice of life and what keeps me going. It really is. Okay, we're gonna go up these stairs. Keith is in the house. Thanks for changing channels, Keith. Good to see you. So we're in Prospect Park in Brooklyn. Prospect Park in Brooklyn is kind of surrounded by Park Slope, Flatbush, Prospect Lefferts Gardens, and Oceanside, even though we're nowhere near the ocean. Okay, we're gonna go up these stairs right here, because when we get up these stairs here, we're on top of the terminal moraine, and there's some forest up there. Good to see you, Jim. Took you a while to get me on YouTube. Yeah, sometimes the connection is a little bit weird. Good to see you, Nigel. Good afternoon. Oh, just like that. We just had a signal drop out just there. You might have to reset the video, guys. I had a little signal drop there. No rides to go on. No, sorry, Bob. Everything's closed for the season now. There used to be a gazebo right here. Chris M, good to see you. Horse trail. Yeah, not even a scary slide, Keith. Sorry. Come here in the middle of the night. Talk about scary. All right. As we enter the Ravenswood, here's the last little bit of forest in Brooklyn. You enjoyed my tour sitting by the water slide? Awesome. Romana, good to see you. Welcome to Prospect Park. So now this awesome rock bridge takes us over. Beneath us is the horse trail, the bridle path. This is where you ride horses, right here. And you come right underneath me, and then you make your way down here. It's very beautiful. Make your way down here, and that's where we're going to next. Just know there's no werewolves, maybe some unicorns. You never know. Come here at night, though, and there's lots of scary characters. I don't recommend coming here at night. I don't recommend that. It's actually, there's no lights in this section of the park, so it's completely pitch black. I have come in here when I was crazy, and I don't recommend it. Beware of the trolls under the bridge, that's right. You like unicorns, good. Wepa! Buenvenidos, Osvaldo. Buenvenidos. I mean, these vistas here are like crazy. No, we're in Prospect Park. Prospect Park. We're in Brooklyn. But it was designed by the same two guys who did Central Park. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Phantom. I know, right? The difference with the snow and not, right? It's kind of amazing. When we come walking through here in the snow time, and when it snows, it's going to be so awesome. You get look at all the trees that are down over here. Lots of trees down over here. Looks like that little bug is coming around, killing all the trees. Yeah, we'll be walking down these very same pathways when it snows. And I cannot wait for those days. Cannot wait for those walks. Because we're going to have some fun when we do that. Hopefully we get to see a red-tailed hawk here in the park today. It's kind of creepy, right? Can you imagine? We're literally in the middle of Brooklyn. This is literally in the borough of Brooklyn. All right, looks like a campfire for telling stories, but you're not allowed to set fires here in the park, especially in this section here. Ooh, that big tree broke off. That big tree lost a big chunk of it. I love Prospect Park. I love this place. I already feel better now. I feel like I'm like all relaxed and yeah. I love showing you guys New York. You guys know that. I love showing you guys all different facets of New York. And it's a beautiful thing that I love all of you guys who join me on the regular and all the new viewers and people who watch us on replay. Thank you. It's always fun showing you guys this. Yeah, we're searching for the Brooklyn Bigfoot. We're searching for the Brooklyn Bigfoot right now. So now we are, what is this? This is the Center Drive, right? Yep. We have made it to the Center Drive. I appreciate you guys. So thank you so much, Jim. And thank you, everybody. Urban Bigfoot, yeah. I gotta look for big poop and then go, that's a Squatch's poop. It's over there. Hey, it's a big Squatch. Did you who's seen that ultimate edit here on YouTube where like they've edited every time the guy said Squatch in that hunting Bigfoot show? It's like every other word. It's like there's lots of Squatches over there. You see that poo poo? That's Squatch poo. Squatch. All right. Ooh, we're on the case. Now we're on the Center Drive. We have made it to the Center Drive. And watch when we go over the bridge here. It's a really great view when we get to the top of this bridge here. This is Squatch country. This is Squatch country. Yeah, I'm telling you, look up that video. You think I'm saying it, you think me saying it, it's funny. No. You got to watch that video. They can't handle the truth. That's right. That's right, Keith. That's right. That's right, Nigel. So now once again, we're over the ravine. This is a Calvert Vaux design bridge. I could tell by those guys right there. So let's look up the ravine here. Bigfoot is the world champion at hide and seek. That's right. That's right. Let's see, how soft is this mud here? Oh, okay, it's hardened. Look at the ravine. A little ravine just rambling through there. It's rambling through. Look at it when we get going. At this point now, we're like literally in the center of Prospect Park right now. This is literally the very center of Prospect Park. Yeah, some of the leaves are still green. Everything is changing colors. But the leaves are changing they're not very, like some of the trees are very brilliant and bright and light, but a lot of the color is very dull this year. Where's my Christopher walking sticks? That's right. Oh, that's awesome, Nigel. Yeah, I show you something a little bit different. I always show you guys something a little bit different. Diamonds and spades. 3 more bridges for hearts, diamonds and spades. Interesting. How far is the nearest entrance? Pretty far. I'm going to say about a mile in any given direction. If I keep on walking in this direction here, that will be Kensington. Where are your pinwheels? Wait, where's the Headless Horseman? He was out yesterday. Hey, make like a dream scram here, McFly. Here it is. Here's the Nethermead. Here's the big field that is literally designed. This entire field is designed for music concerts. The entire field. The old replay, right? Exactly. So this entire field slopes down here to the left, and at the bottom of the hill is the Music Pagoda, and there used to be big bands that used to play there, and the sound literally bounces all the way up the field here. Kind of, Keith. We have a Kensington here in Brooklyn. It's a lovely neighborhood. Actually, one of the few neighborhoods that me and my wife would like to live in would be Kensington. We would live in Kensington. Kensington's kind of interesting. It's bordered between the highway. There's a Prospect Expressway, and then Prospect Park. Kind of destroyed by by Robert Moses. Oh yeah, the pinwheel exhibit was awesome. I missed the pinwheel exhibit. That was so cool. We saw hundreds and thousands of pinwheels here in Prospect Park. That was pretty neat. Let me show you the Music Pagoda. And then this right here, so the ravine came down, the water came down from the ravine, and now this is called, this area right here where we get to see the pools of water, it's called the Binnenwater. So lots of German influence right here. So this is the Nethermead, and then right over here amongst the trees, the Binnenwater. And you get to see it right now. Look at this view. Wow, it's pretty cool. With the sun coming out. Yes. And here is the Binnenwater. The Binnenwater. Look at some ducks hanging out. We don't have no fancy ducks like they do in Central Park, but whatever. We got ducks nonetheless. That fancy duck should come out here to Prospect Park. Nobody will be bothering it. The duck could come out here and enjoy itself in peace. In peace. As we round the corner, there comes the Music Pagoda coming into view. I would love to have been here when the big bands will get together and play. And you could ride a bike here. Yeah, you could ride a bike here. You just got to go slow. You can't come like screaming through here. But if you go nice and slow and take your time, it's a lovely bike ride. It is warm here. I'm in my t-shirt right now. I put my hoodie in my bag. Uh-oh, there we go. Had a little bit of a signal dropout. We're back. Yeah, the broadcast is lagging a little bit. And remember that the comments take a little bit longer than Periscope. So keep that in mind. But every now and then the signal drops out. So. Yeah, you're more than welcome. There's the Music Pagoda. 87 and melting. Hells yeah. I would be melting too. So if you see, so you can imagine, you got your big band playing on the stage, right? And then here you would have barbecues, people have their picnics set up, and then further back will be more people. So this whole space here is designed to have sound bounce off of it, and sound projects. And you see the whole thing slopes up, so everyone has a decent view and all that good stuff. Okay, now we're gonna go to. Now it's time to see one of my favorite structures in the park, which is the boathouse. It's coming up next. And then we're gonna cut through a very wooded area. It must be lovely for Mrs. and Mr. Bigfoot. Indeed, lovely. Lovely. Wow, look at that. Look at that view right there. That's cool. This is how they designed it. This is how they designed Prospect Park. So you have these vistas and these views, and as you make your way around, the landscape kind of tells a story. And you know, a lot of the tricks that they do in your Disney worlds of the world or your amusement parks, a lot of that stuff was kind of perfected in places like Prospect and Central Park. It's like right now we're going to have something called the Reveal. And have you ever been to Disney World or anything like that? You have experienced this. So as we come around down this pathway here, the pathway is set up in such a way that it's going to reveal the boathouse. You see what I mean? The grass is pretty well maintained. We're surrounded by neighborhoods. We're surrounded by Park Slope and Kensington and Prospect Lefferts Gardens and Flatbush and all these other neighborhoods are all around here. So they are literally neighborhoods in all directions. Casey Neistat? Ooh, we got a wedding happening at the boathouse. Let's see the wedding by the boathouse. Not like not like Tommy Dorsey or the Stones or anything like that. No. They were formal big bands. I'm talking about like the 1870s, 1880s, 1890s. Here's the boathouse. This is a National Historic Landmark and used in many, 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 many movies. Yeah, brass bands, correct. Brass bands. It's like a big movie set because it is a big movie set. So the water that was coming down from the ravine came all the way down through the bin water and then down into this pool right here. And then it leads you down this continuation of the ravine. And if you keep on going down the waterfront here, you will encounter the lake, Prospect Park Lake. It's beautiful out here. Really nice. A reflection of the sun. The water ever so still. I know, right? It's pretty, right? Let's go down and around the ravine. I got another waterfall right up here. Yeah, nice and calm, relaxing. Look at this, got another waterfall right over here. This is where me and the wife have a picnic. We always have picnics right here. Right here is where we set up our little picnics. Yeah, a tiny Bigfoot. That was a tiny Bigfoot. This is where me and my wife have picnics. Right here. We're close to the bathrooms. We're close to the store if we got to get to the store, and close to the subway. And we have a waterfall right over there. It's pretty cool. Isn't that beautiful? And we're in the shade too, so if it's like really, really hot, it's always a little cooler right here. Right? How lovely. Lovely. This is where me and the wife... Oh, the wedding people moved on to the bridge. Yay. All right, now we're going to continue to follow the ravine now. And we're going to make our way down to the lake. No, you can't. No speedboats, but they do have paddle boats to rent, and we got to do a paddle boat. Hey, jumping already? No. The bride and groom will now jump off the bridge. Ooh, we got a raccoon. Ooh, we got a raccoon sighting. Raccoon sighting. Here we go. Urban exploring. Hello, raccoon. Hello, Mr. Raccoon. Ooh, it's a fat raccoon, too. Dude, how much pizza are you eating, dude? Dude, how much pizza are you eating? That's a big raccoon. I say hello to Mr. Raccoon over here. That's a fat raccoon. Holy cow. Hey, guy. Oh, he's really yar. You gotta climb? Climb up the tree, dude. It's like the raccoon knows exactly where to go to disappear. He's hiding right behind the trees. Awesome. We started getting raccoons here in Brooklyn. I want to say about maybe 15 years ago. It was a big deal when people started to see raccoons in Brooklyn. How it worked is they came down from Long Island. They came in from Nassau and Suffolk County. And yeah, well, there is a lady in Central Park, and she feeds the raccoons on like a schedule. So the raccoons know when to come out to be fed. And everyone cannot stand this woman because she feeds the raccoons in Central Park. Yeah, I know, you got to be careful with the daytime raccoons. Like, no, exactly. So now we're on the other side. Big mistake. We're on the other side now of the Nethermead. And we're going to continue on down the ravine. Little Brandon, good to see you, little Brandon. Long time no see. Welcome. But yeah, once here in Brooklyn, it was like a big deal. A very big deal. Oh, people are on my little spot. Okay, people are on my little spot over there. I'm always around, Brandon. I'm always around. No, the raccoons are fairly new, Lori. The raccoons are fairly new. And I got those big iguanas are a huge problem in Puerto Rico. Absolutely. Well, we'll be walking down these very paths when the snow comes. And we'll see all the snow fill the trees and the pathway, and it's a nice bike ride out here tonight. Definitely a nice day to bike ride out here. This morning I had a lovely group from France, and they rode really fast, and it was awesome. So I had a very nice full day. I'm literally at this point now, I'm just literally killing time until probably another hour I'll be on. I want to hop on the train around 4:30 because that's when my wife comes home. And then we will go around the corner to Mom and Dad's house and eat dinner and hang out with Mom and Dad and watch Jeopardy. See how exciting my life is? Look at this view. Look at this view. Isn't that cool? All the trees here are placed, kind of directed, if you will. Everything has placement. Everything is meant to exaggerate space and distance. And that's how they designed the park. There's a raccoon over there, guys. There's a raccoon. Right, about as exciting as yours, right, Cheryl? So Prospect Park was basically, when it first opened in 1867. People came here not necessarily just to enjoy the park. They came here because this was the area where the Battle of Brooklyn happened. In August 1776, you had the Battle of Long Island, basically Brooklyn, and it happened right here. Isn't it, Osvaldo? No copy bots, baby. None. I'm very tempted to go onto the VIP Slack group on Periscope and be like, you know what? While I love Periscope, I love the community I have built on Periscope, it's too much nonsense. From copy bots to people taking a million screenshots, making fake accounts. Oh, this is a cool view. Was he really playing? That's neat. It's not every day you get to see That's cool. That's neat. I love it. It's brought his instrument out here. It's so cool. I wish he was playing right now. I would have given him money. So now we're going to have another grand reveal. We're going to go underneath the Wellhouse Drive Bridge, and we're going to come out onto the lake. And again, the lake, completely man-made, not real, filled with New York City tap water. And actually back in, I believe it was the 60s or maybe the 70s, they did completely drain it. And they found like 2 cars in it. They found 2 automobiles in it. So here's the Wellhouse Drive. See how everything reveals itself as we walk around? And then the bridle path for the horses is right across the way over there. Wow, look at that. That's really cool. And now the guy's riding his bike on the... That's a nice little loop. Now, if we go this way, we go back towards the Nethermead. And if we go this way, we go to the lake. So we're going to go to the lake first. And then we're going to come up and around. This is the very route that we always take when we're doing those snow broadcasts. Come out onto this little field, and then you will see Lake Prospect Park. Or Prospect Park Lake, the other way around, sorry. I'm dyslexic. Ooh. Look at this view. They've done some mulching. I could smell it. They've done some mulching out here. Got some photographers. Got some photographers doing their thing over here. Needless to say, Prospect Park is a photographer's paradise coming down here. And some days you get such great light down here and the views and everything. You can really be anywhere when you see some of these views here. And that's what I love about this place. Right, don't you love it? Me too. Exactly, Osvaldo. You kind of forget. Even though, once again, this is all man-made. Here it is. Prospect Park Lake. Instagramming the Periscope guy on YouTube. That's right. Basically. This is Brooklyn. This is Brooklyn. If you could imagine. This guy's got a fire going on down there. I'm surprised they're still allowed to be in the park. Got a little bonfire going back over there. Or they might have a hibachi set up. Who knows? And the colors over there are really nice. That's the little there's a little island in the middle, kind of on the side of the lake here, and that's it right there with all those trees on it. The ducks go there and all that stuff. You're more than welcome, Cheryl. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I know I am. You get a little bit of an echo here in the park, Alistair Bruce. Good to see you. When I go underneath the bridges, when I go underneath those archways and stuff like that, you get a bit of an echo. I mean, if you get really loud, you could probably have a nice echo, especially in the ravine area. All right, let's walk back up through the Nethermead, and I will show you the Maryland 300 Memorial. The Maryland 300 Memorial is where everybody, if you were here in 1880, really 1875 to 1880, it was the spot you had to come to take this little thing called a photograph. It was like the thing to do. Maybe they were called Echo Bots. Exactly. Echo Bots sounds like a really cool cartoon from the 80s. It's the Echo Bots. Echo Bot, engage. So now we're in the southern end. We're officially in the southern end now of the park. And here's the well house. The newly restored well house. How does this garden save water? Let's see. Oh, wow. They got the old... oh, wow. This is cool. So there used to be a water tower on the top of the hill here. The building is here and the bottom part is still here, but of course we lost the tower. That's really cool. Here in the well house. I think I just annoyed that guy sitting down on the bench. He's supposed to be working, but he's doing nothing. He thinks I'm gonna rat him out probably. The Parks Department's gonna come around. You gotta get fired. I'm sorry, there's a Prospect Park Alliance is gonna come around and get fired. Prospect Park Alliance is just as big as the Central Park Alliance. They generate about $60 million a year for the upkeep of the park. The Parks Department still does have jurisdiction over this place, but the Prospect Park Alliance kind of, takes care of the park and maintains it. And I have to say, they do a really good job. The Prospect Park Alliance came together, I believe, in 1982. And the park was in horrible shape back then. Just like Central Park, it was dangerous to come in here at night. There are lots of muggings and all that stuff here. But now, not so much. I still don't recommend coming through here at nighttime because you never know what could jump out from a hidden area, but it's nice nonetheless. Guy Heyman. Welcome on back, Guy Heyman. Bigfoot for nocturnal start. That's right. Good to see you, Norm, from Bangor, Pennsylvania. Welcome. I wish I had a Lime bike out here. Break time, baby. Break time. This is where we watch the people go sledding. Remember when the kids were sledding? This is where the kids go sled riding. They go down the stairs here and down the pathway right here. And then we walk up to the top of the hill up there and Lookout Hill. No, cars are no longer allowed in Prospect Park. And that is a new thing from this year. They made Prospect Park car free. So no cars are allowed in the park. They used to be, but not anymore. And there it is. The Maryland 300. So what happened here was, for the most part, try to not imagine all these trees being here, but this hill and the bluff is original. It's called the Terminal Moraine. And basically, this glaze of a hill here, it's a glacier hill, and it goes way down, right through, oh, absolutely, Alistair Bruce. Basically, it's kind of like a spine that goes through the neighborhoods of Crown Heights and Stuyvesant. And the top of the Terminal Moraine is kind of like along Eastern Parkway. But it begins right here in Prospect Park and in Greenwood Cemetery, which is a little bit south of us. But in August 1776, you have the Revolutionary War happening all around us. And George Washington, he had to save his troops. He was outnumbered, he was outmanned, he was outgunned. So what the Maryland 300 did was that they kept the British on this side of the hill, while George Washington and his troops went over the hill and went to the other side and then down to what is today the Gowanus Canal. Back then, the Gowanus Canal was a swampy kind of bog area. So the Maryland 300 kept the British forces in this area to let George Washington escape down through the Gowanus Canal, and then finally up and over the Buttermilk Channel, and then eventually over to over to Lower Manhattan. And then George Washington was able to hold onto Manhattan Island while the British kind of controlled Brooklyn. And remember that Brooklyn stayed British until 1783. We were occupied. But the battle happened right here. And see, look, it saved the American army because they held off the British right here. Those bloody British, that's right. But if you were here in the 1880s, 1890s, photography was a new thing. And you just had to come here and take a picture with this monument. You just had to. And it was erected through the efforts of the Maryland Society and the Sons of the American Revolution. And it was placed here on August 27th, so on the anniversary. So August 27, 1885, it began. Well, actually, I was wrong. See, I thought it was 1885. So it's 1895 this was placed here. So from the 1890s into the early 19 teens, When you came to Prospect Park, you had to set up your family right here in the hill. Your photographer will be down there on the bottom part of the hill. And you just had to get your picture taken in front of the Maryland 300 Memorial. Needless to say, a lot of these soldiers that held off the army, unfortunately, a lot of those soldiers died right here. And a lot of them were buried right here. It's all good. Don't be sorry. It was back in the day. It was back in the day. World War I brought us together and made us stronger. Good God! What brave fellows! I must lose this day. And yes, he was really, really... George Washington wasn't really feeling too well when he lost all this. All right? You're more than welcome, Guy Hammond. But this is where you had to get a picture in front of this thing in the 1890s and early 19-teens. This was where you had to get a picture. But now this is where we watch people go sled riding. And when it snows, we're going to go up those stairs. They're still doing the restoration. I don't know if you can see that fence up there. They're still doing restoration here of the park. So we'll go up there when it snows. When it snows, we'll go climbing up the top of the hill there, Lookout Hill. Yeah, two people, exactly, separated by a common language, yes. These views here are so cool, though. I really do love it. All right, let's go back down and walk through the Nethermead. Let me see, it's 4 o'clock yet? Yes, almost 4 o'clock here. So let's, we'll start heading on over to the subway now. You're more than welcome, Guy Hammond. You know, that's what I'm here for. You guys are willing to spend time with me. So I want to give back as much as I can back to you guys. Exactly. If you don't know your history, you're condemned to repeat it. That is the truth. But, I really do appreciate that you guys always come around. You tune in. And, I want to give back as much as I can to you guys because you guys are willing to hang out with me here through the power of the internet. It's amazing. And plus, for me as a tour guide, it keeps me kind of fresh. Yes, there is a subway that goes underneath the park, and we're going to end the tour with the subway that goes underneath the park. It's the F train that goes underneath the park officially. There are other subway trains that go on the side of the park over there, but it doesn't actually go underneath, except for the F train, which we're going to be hopping on at the end of the broadcast here. I appreciate that, guys. I really do. There's your Maryland 300 Memorial. Just throw money, exactly. You can always feel free to go to my PayPal. Always feel free to go to my PayPal. See, the thing I like about YouTube also is that it's conducive to like a friendly environment, so I don't have to really worry about stupid comments or nothing like that. Yeah, Keith is in... Keith, you're in Sussex, right? Where is Keith over there in jolly old England there? I want to see if I can remember. Birmingham, even better. That almost had to charge us a few. There you go. Figure out the rates there, Guy Hammond. Figure out the rates. Birmingham. Birmingham. Awesome. Liverpool. Liverpool. Come on and breathe. Yeah, that's right. Andy the Bob the Balder. That's right. He's in Sussex. That's correct. In the Brum. In the Brum there. Watching out there in the Brum. Oh, finally, some pretty trees. Here's these trees. These guys are popping. Look Look at that color on that. Yes. Yes. Right. The color on this tree here is just nuts. I love it. And then we have another tree straight down the pathway over here that looks really cool too. It's almost like it's split in half. It's a great city, right? Up there in Birmingham. So now we're back in the Nethermead. We're on the southern side now of the Nethermead. We started out all the way on the other side, and we kind of walked around and then down and around. Right, beautiful color. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's really good. Oh. And if you need confirmation, it's a butterfly, yeah. And if you need confirmation this is all man-made, here's a random fire hydrant. Here's a random fire hydrant right there. So now you could just barely see, well, you can't really see it. I'll zoom in, I can show you it. So now we're at the top of where, oh yeah, absolutely. So we could barely see through the trees the Music Pagoda. Music Pagoda is right back behind all those trees over there. But you can see it slopes all the way down towards it. So if you can imagine, you have the big band playing over there. And everyone sits here and has their picnics. And isn't nature wonderful? Puts a fire hydrant there. So convenient. You know, I thought it was going to get cloudy today. It never got cloudy today. And it's warm out here, man. I think it's warmer than 70 degrees at this point. Yeah, just in case the prairies catch on fire. Yeah, that's right. Just in case, you never know. It's 40 degrees and raining. Oh, stay dry, Cheryl. Stay dry. Stay warm. Get underneath the blankets. Pretty, right? They really are right about the trees not coming together this year. They really are right about that. You know, the weird-ass summer we had and now the weird-ass fall we're having. The trees aren't as brilliant as they are in the past. Well, we might have to come back here next week and see what's cooking. I like it when people attempt to creep up on me. You can't do it. I'm a lifelong New Yorker. You can't creep up on me, especially here in Prospect Park. You can't creep up on me in Prospect Park. Sorry about that. Now, see, now he's watching me now. He went to his little spot. Yeah, you gotta stay sitting down there, or you gotta creep up on me again. Really? Leaves on the rail line stop? Well, that happens with the Long Island Railroad also. If there's too many leaves on the tracks, evidently the trains don't operate properly if there's too many leaves on the tracks. Yeah, I never drop my guard. I never do. I know that was an excuse. We get that on that Long Island Railroad also. Leaves on the tracks. They got to stop all the trains. I forgot what happens. Something bad happens when you have too many leaves on the tracks, though. Like the train can't stop properly. So. Okay, now we're gonna walk up and over the terminal moraine. I know, Cheryl. That's one of my favorite things. I love watching that show, the Alaska Railway Show. And you know, you got those people living out in the bush on the side of the rail tracks, and they have those. I love that big train with the arms that come out and pushes all the snow out of the way. Yeah, it affects braking, right? Yeah, same thing happens here in the Long Island Railroad. All right, so now we're gonna walk straight through the darkness. We're gonna walk up and over the ravine. Me too, Osvaldo. I like Life. Was it Life Below Zero? I like the what's it called? The Bush People. That family where they all go ow. Even though I don't know, that family's kind of weird. I don't know. That family's kind of weird. They're all like alone up there. Every now and then I'm like, they're all bathing together? That's kind of weird. The brothers bathing with the sisters, and I'm like, that's kind of weird. There's no one around. No school to go. Well, one of them has a girlfriend. One of them had a girlfriend. Okay. This is a workout. This is really, really steep. But I remember I left my bicycle parked somewhere on the other side of the park, and I had to walk through here at night, and it was pitch black, and I literally used this fence right here to guide my way through and make my way back to the other side of the park. I literally did this. I literally did that, and I went as fast as I could because I didn't know if someone was going to jump out and rob me. Yeah, it's all fake tea. Aww. That's disappointing, Cheryl. Ah, well. I try to be a survivor. Here's another waterfall. Trick or treat, yes. Trick or treat. So now remember that we saw the ravine. We saw the water come all the way down the ravine, around the side, and it starts from right here. This is the head of the water right here. At the very top of this rock, there's literally water coming out of it. There it is. So at the back of that, there is literally a pipe that comes out between the rocks, and it's New York City tap water. I used to be able to hang out just behind the waterfall there, but now it's hard to get back there now because of the fences. I heard about that, Cheryl. That's right. They got a lot of property. They trashed it. They cut too many trees down or something like that, or they burned something. All the lucky dogs of Brooklyn come to Prospect Park every day. This is the turtle pond right here. And we started out walking down the ravine just on the other side of this. And then over here, it's Dog Beach. And this is where the dogs could go swimming and all that. you personally know the family and rented the place to them. Really, Cheryl? Wow, it's a small world. Oh my God, that's crazy. Wow, they messed things up, huh, Cheryl? They really messed things up. That's crazy. Let's see, do we have any dogs swimming in Dog Beach? Oh, everyone's taking pictures. I think we have some dogs swimming in Dog Beach here. Wow, look at that view. Dog. Look at that. Lucky dogs. Lucky dogs, I tell ya. Right, you need that you need that dumpster, right? So he's gonna go in, he's gonna go in. Oh, oh, yeah, buddy. Yeah. Look at him. He's really getting in there. Lots of history. Good to see you. Digging Brooklyn, good to see you. Welcome to Dog Beach and the turtle pond. There is lighting in the park, but not in the ravine area. Yeah, that is awful, Cheryl. We all love dogs swimming. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little envious of these two dogs right here. I'm a little envious. No. The dogs are allowed to swim right here. They have it lightly fenced off. But the dogs go swimming in here. That's why it's called Dog Beach. Whoa. Hey now. Oh, is that the... Do we have a... I think we have a... I think we have a squirrel. I think we have a raccoon sighting. Oh, it's the duck. You hear they're barking back at the ducks. Oh, it's a great view, right? It's pretty. All right, let's continue on. Oh, look at that view. So now we're in the southern end of the Long Meadow. Maybe they saw Bigfoot. Maybe. I know they were pointing, right? You saw that. Their genetics was kicking in. Bigfoot or a raccoon, you never know. But yeah, they were pointing. They were pointing. I'll see you later, Nigel. Have a good afternoon. No, that's fine. They shake, get some water on me. Big deal. It's all good. It's all good. It's fine being a little wet. I know they're saying, I want that. Yes. Let's look up the Long Meadow here. It's going to be fun when we come back here in the snow. It's like a postcard. As you go around here, it's like everything almost lines up. And it's like a picture postcard. It's always beautiful. And then this part of the Long Meadow has been converted into play field. So they play soccer on here, and they play baseball and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, we're gonna do it again, Guy Hammond. We're gonna do her again. We'll be walking down this very path when it snows again. Last year you got a 2-for-1. Last year, then we came up to Prospect Park and went in the same day. So we might, if the trains are running and it's not crazy snow, not a crazy blizzard, we will definitely do that again. All right, now my feet A twofer, that's right. Now my feet are beginning to slightly hurt. Now my feet are saying, all right, time to give us a break. My feet are like, we got to go home, drink beer. Got to get in front of the TV, watch the replay, drink some beer. Oh, like park in the autumn. Can't go wrong. Now we're back onto the main drive. Back to moving, Guy Heyman. Save that back. Don't work too hard. Lift with the knees. Should get a drink. A little thirsty. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a drink. Hey! Get a little drink here. Yeah, get back to work. Get back to work. All right. All right, let's get. Hey, man. Can I get a Fanta? James Germain, hello. Autumn colors are so lovely. Thank you, man. Look at those colors right down there. So pretty cool. All right. Down here we got the band shell. The lovely band shell down this way over here. This is where I got to see what's his name? Oh man, what's his name? The guy who did Shaft. Isaac Hayes. This is the last spot I saw Isaac Hayes perform right before he died. Or not Isaac Hayes. What's his name? Ooh, she's singing. She's singing. She running the marathon on Sunday. Who knows? Have a little sip of this drink here. There we go. I wish the colors were a little bit better, but whatever. I'll see you later, Alistair Bruce. Have a good one. Yeah, it is Isaac who did Shaft. Last time he performed here at the Band Shell in Prospect Park for Celebrate Brooklyn, and then he died like a week later. It was crazy, and he put on an amazing show. He had the whole orchestra set up and everything. It was great. That was so many years ago. That was so long ago already. It's crazy. As we come to an end, we're slowly coming back to reality here. And the city of Brooklyn. I know I'm literally walking on the grass because of the runners right now. Go to collect your daughter from the station. Thanks for tuning on in, Keith. Thanks for changing the channel. As you see, it looks a lot better than Periscope, right? I think the image quality is a little bit better. A lot better. than on Periscope. No copy bots. Nobody's saying stupid. Well, if people say stupid stuff, we don't even see the comment. The comment gets blocked and the person gets a demerit on their channel. This takes me back. Wow. This really takes me back. Somebody made a little ramp here for their bicycles. It's clear you must be on Vitachex. That's right. A more fluid broadcast. Absolutely. Sorry that the signal dropped at her, but that's the only thing about YouTube. YouTube demands a bit of a higher signal. Wow, that's a really cool ramp. Takes me back. I used to do jumps like that all the time. Oh, that Fanta is fantastic. All right. Well, I hate leaving Prospect Park. I really do. It's so relaxing out here. Well, if you ever come to New York City and you want to visit somewhere really unique and different, come on out to Prospect Park. Trust me, you will not be disappointed, regardless of the season. It's a lovely little spot right here in the middle of Brooklyn. Some really great restaurants all around. What kind of food do you want? You want Caribbean food? Go to the east side of the park. You want some more eclectic cosmopolitan food? Go over to the west side of the park. I like the orange Fanta, the pineapple not so much. Pineapple, oddly enough, even though I like sweet, pineapple is a little too sweet for me. Look at the color on this guy. Yeah. Let me cross this dangerous road here. This is right at the beginning of a hill right here. And if you're on a bicycle, you could get some real speed. This little bluff right here. And then you go down the big hill on the other side over there. Wow, look at those reds down there. This is beautiful trees over here. Look at those guys down there. Yeah. Lovely. Right, don't the trees look great? We found the good-looking trees. We found some good-looking trees at least. Hasn't all gone to pot. It's always a pleasure taking you guys around the park here. It really is. And of course, when you have awesome viewers like you guys who have joined me here, it's really awesome. And now, back to reality. Back into Park Slope we go. And this is proof the subway goes underneath the park here. Here are the vents for the subway right here. These are the vents for the subway. The subway was built through here. I believe, I want to say the 1930s. The subway was built through the park here. I might be wrong though. Back to reality. You can even hear the subway. You hear the subway? Goodbye, Prospect Park. You're awesome. And here come the sounds of the city. Once again, the sounds of the city coming back in. It was amazing how quiet it was in the middle of the park. But now we have come out. We're on, this is 7th Avenue, Prospect Park West. And we have done another tour of the beautiful 585-acre Prospect Park. And everyone probably recognizes this area right here. It's where we usually begin our broadcasts. Just finished your work? Yeah, watch the replay there, boss. Good to see you. It may take a minute or two for the replay to come up. Keep that in mind because we are using the Streamlabs app here. So it may take like 15-20 minutes to pop up. Back to reality. So let's take this entrance over here. I don't want to deal with the teenagers hanging out right at the entrance every take. But then the question that we get asked, are you vlogging? This is the old Pavilion Theater, soon to be the Nighthawk. You'll be able to have a beer and watch a movie. And I appreciate that, Norm. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate all you guys who watch on a regular basis. All right, let's go into the subway. Let's go home. My feet hurt. My feet finally hurt. Goodbye, Prospect Park. Goodbye. Now onto the subway. Yay, we did it. We saw some nice trees. I think we have some nice trees there. Energy recharge, yes. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good showing you guys around town. I always love showing you guys around the city. It's always fun. All right. Let's get the Metro card out here. Go home. Energy is recharged. So let's see here. We have a map here of the park, right? Do we have the whole park here? No, we don't have the whole park there. The park is just that big. They can't fit the whole map on it. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Home is good after a long day, absolutely. Mom cooking up the rice and beans, I think, when we get home. All right, guys. I'll finish it out with this funny little poster right here. We kind of went camping. We kind of went camping. Not with Jennifer Gardner, though. But we kind of went camping. But from 15th Street and Prospect Park, this is Dutch Moss signing off. I will enjoy a beer. Thank you I want to thank everyone for tuning on in. It was fantastic. Thanks for having a fun broadcast with me. Until next time, have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish the moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys later, folks. Keith in Miami. I'll see you guys later, folks. Bye-bye.